Hello and welcome back, guys, to Mission 8 of Dishonored, Part 8 of my last ever walkthrough. Then after this walkthrough, I'm just really recording one last video, which is Sokolov's painting, as well as doing two special videos, one which is Honor for All, a tribute and rest in peace to Daniel Licht, the guy, the man who created this legendary song and this legendary masterpiece, and as well a video to say goodbye. I think I will just upload the trailer, because it all started with the Dishonored trailer for me.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed, except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survive. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore, but I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. Havelock called us into the yard, but I wasn't feeling well. I just watched from the attic. The Admiral brought his cutlass. He stuck Wallace through the eye with it. Then he did Lydia. Callista he shot in the back with his pistol. Emily saw it all. Havelock kept yelling something about the things he'd done and how no one could ever know. Pendleton wouldn't even look anyone in the face. They said it was time for Sokolov and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too. I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died. Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness. I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed. I can hide here for as long as it takes. Seems that no one is safe.
Eight mission is really fast. I will kill all of those guys by my own hands, so.
Gonna be a great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last coronation.
If we even make it to tonight. Oh, you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left out.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out back.
Like you were, the other night.
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real Caldwell back. He says the outsider follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me. Before we go, I'm gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out of here with us.
Just make sure Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy.
Hit him! Down! Get around him!
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burroughs, formerly the Lord Regent, has confessed to heinous crimes against the people of Dunwall. He shall be confined to the Coldridge prison until the proper authorities decide his suit.
Shit.
He could never stand up to men without
Well,
training.
now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run tall boys out back.
Like you were the other night.
Well,
Sorry guys that I have to take this approach. I don't have much ammo left for the Bentime massacre, for the Bentime shenanigans. Also, I wanted to hear what the loudspeaker about what it was saying.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burroughs, formerly the Lord Regent, has confessed to heinous crimes against the people of Dunwall. He shall be confined to the Coldridge prison until the proper authorities decide his sentence.
Interesting.
I, Admiral Farley Havelock, humbly accept the mantle of Lord Regent of the State of Bristol and all of its imperial possessions, notably the capital city of Dunwall. I fervently hope my tenure will be a short one, and that the rightful heir will take her place within a mere decade or so. As Lord Regent, I hereby claim the titles of Grand Admiral of the Fleet and Supreme Commander of the Combined Armies of the Empire.
Probably rats into everything. What the? Clear the line!
As Lord Regent, I hereby appoint the Lord Trevor Pendleton to the office of Prime Minister.
He's coming. We'll meet again. We know you're here. You're gonna fire it.
Dunwall citizens, you are required to remain indoors while preparations are made for the... Any disruption to public order will be treated as a threat to our sovereign. Thank you, and may this joyous day live in our memories forever.
Take this!
Where'd he go?
Got you now. You're gonna bleed.
Check as Lord Regent, I hereby claim the titles of Grand Admiral of the Fleet and Supreme Commander of the Combined Armies of the
I
Empire.
know you're here. Get down here.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burroughs, formerly the Lord Regent, has confessed to heinous crimes against the people of Dunwall. He shall be confined to the Coldridge prison until the proper authorities decide his sentence.
There are actually blueprints I could have taken, but not going to do this. At least not in this round. Only 2 tall boys left, as you can see. Interesting. Got squashed like an insect. I misplayed anyway, so was not good on my part.
I'm devastated. The girl I've been caring for is gone. Emily is her name. Yes, that Emily. Daughter to the Empress. She's gone. They took her away in a boat this morning. I don't know where, and her hair hadn't been combed. I worry who will look after her. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
I will have the chance to say goodbye to the Dishonored after the last 2-3 videos that I'm going to record. Got shot by Piero a little bit. There's some...
It's refreshing to converse with someone online.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But...
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
We need that blueprint. With that, we can complete the job. Get that blueprint, and we'll all be free of this place. Bring us the blueprint. We're in need of you again, sir. Bring us the blueprint. We're in need of you again, sir.
I need you to make some.
I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
That's why. More of that. That's why.
All of the guards have been dispatched already? I spend weeks building a machine to do something you can do in a matter of minutes. I thank you for showing me the inefficiency of my process. I expect that you will want to take revenge on those who wronged you. I do.
What happens if I don't tell them that I have to take care of the guards? I wonder. Let's not do that for a second. Just to search and see what I
I'll do what you want, but ask quickly.
Let's see what happens if I don't.
Uncle.
I just saved the game in case. I can reload it to tell Piero that I take care of the guards. Does that make a difference in the ending of the game or not?
Thought I'd find you here. Never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We should start off soon. I've been feeling something in my bones, and if it's plague, well, I can't be counted on to drive this boat much longer. Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
This still says that I rescued Piero and Sokolov by defeating Havelock's troops. Even though I didn't talk to them. If it's High Chaos vote version, I'm going to reload Mission 8 and unconscious everybody with the machine. Just in case. Because I want the medium Chaos
The
vote.
island is a bloody mess.
I don't want him to
Looks
shoot
like they
the
fought. Maybe over Emily. Just after they landed. I bet the animals got her locked up in a lighthouse somewhere. Hamilton's lost the first round. He's probably dug in someplace, doing his best to drink himself to death. I suspect it's Martin who's got the lighthouse under siege. They turned on each other at last. So the Admiral's power mad, Martin's a snake, and Lord Hamilton is a coward. And you. I'm a little disappointed, Corvo. It's like you've
Yes.
gone out of your way to be brutal.
Yes, I got the
Been
version that I wanted.
traveling with you, but this is the last time you'll see me, sir. Goodbye.
I
My
want
only hope is that Emily comes out of this all right.
the thing that I wanted is this version of Samuel. It's medium
Out,
chaos.
Corvo.
It's high chaos, but it's still medium
Let you
chaos.
go this once.
The-
I'm warning you, Corvo. Out of the boat.
The difference is that if I the highest chaos is that Samuel shoots a pistol in the air. This version is the one where he doesn't do that, and he is only disappointed that he doesn't say that I'm the worst of all them all. Anyway, guys, I think I should end this part and do the last mission in a separate part. Anyway, thank you for watching and goodbye.